I have these little things on. Okay, I came out and I said um, like okay, something soon. Okay, and then I disappeared, but I didn't really disappear. Like when I disappear, when it's like I go on the under. Well, that's not. I just want you guys to know that's not what's happening. I'm having a I perked up at a time where I had already scheduled things, and then life keeps happening too, and like things that I have to address, like right now. But then, so it's just like the timing is kind of. Let me say, so I just want you to know that I mean everything's fine. Everything's fine. I'm just trying to balance things, and also for those of you who don't know, I've been dealing with like the same thing everybody else has been dealing with, like um, the D word and anxiety. So, and I've always had that, but it's just it went to a it just like started for a reason, and then it just there's not a reason now. It just continued. It like started from one place, and it just would not like let me go. So right now what I'm doing is I'm noticing things that would make me go down, which before I would notice those things and say, oh no, uh, I wouldn't say anything, but I would like, this is going to make me go down because it makes me feel anxious. It gives me this just anxiety. That's what it does. And then I'm like, oh no, I already know this is going to happen. And now I'm saying, oh no, this is so then whoever I'm engaging with, if there's a person I'm engaging with at that time, I'll say, hey, this is making me feel this way, and so I'm going to have to back down from that. Like like the last time, I don't even know why I didn't say anything. The last time I call it come up. So the last time I came up and I said, it was like just for one day, but then I had like these multiple Skypes, and then there was like a few people that were like, oh, I want to get to know you. And normally what I say when people say things like that is, oh, I'm not good in that type of thing. I don't do the get to know you type thing. And this time I was just like, well, we'll see. And that day it was like I was up and I was like, hi. And then I was like, boom, it took me back down. So now if I notice that something is happening right away, I'll be honest and say, oh, I'm feeling this certain way. And that's been helping lately. So I'm not gone back under. I'm just having a hard time balancing things. So I just don't want you guys to think that's what's happening. Anyway, I'm making this video because happy Thanksgiving. And also, like, I really didn't know tomorrow was Thanksgiving. I asked my daughter, I was like, okay, so when is Thanksgiving? And she was like, tomorrow. And I was like, I haven't posted anything. Okay, so okay, so that's another reason why. But what I really wanted to do was go around and do lives. So now I'm just doing this video in case I don't get to do the lives, because it doesn't look like, it looks like maybe if I'll get to do something, it'll be like maybe OnlyFans, because I want to do like OnlyFans, YouTube, and Instagram and Facebook. But it's already late. You know that's not going to happen. I have to accept it. I'm always like, I can do this, I can do this. That's just not going to happen. I'm going to go to my OnlyFans and see, but because it's always like on the spot. I never like Wednesday at 2:00 it's going to be like, no, it's just like I'm like this right now. I'm going to jump on it right now. And so most likely there won't be many people there. And then by the time they start showing up, I'll be like, I'm trying to go to Instagram, or I'm trying to go to this, that, so I don't know. But just in case I was unable to say happy Thanksgiving and tell you guys that I'm fine. I'm not 100% but I am noticing things, and I'm being honest to not just myself about those things. I'm being honest with, if I'm engaging with someone, whom I'm engaging with, to let them know, like not to expect that for me because, or like right now, because it made me feel something. Like right now I feel like anxious, so it's making me feel this way. So I'm going to have to, you know, back off of that, and maybe we can address that later. Let me see. Okay, some questions that I have been asked. Do I meet up with people? And I still wear my mask outside. I know, like, I don't really see people doing that often, and I feel like when I see people do it, I feel like we should be like this to one another. Like, I feel like we should be like that, because I'm like, but we don't. Sometimes I see people like staring at us, and I'm just like, they want to say something, but they're not. So I'm like, when we, my daughter and I too, because we're always together, but so when we're all wearing a mask, it's like, oh, you're wearing your mask too? That's what, but I'm like, we should have like a something we just do to people who are, oh, you're a masked one. You're a masked one too. But we don't have that. So if I'm meeting people, I'm not meeting people right now. I think the only way that I'll be able to, and I'm doing boy girls, because I know that everybody's tired of, and it's not killing as many people as it was, but it's still killing people. And I am vaccinated, but we even had some vaccinated people go through. They didn't die, but they had a hard time, and it doesn't sound like the time that I'd like to be having. I don't want to lose my taste. I don't want to have to learn how to walk again. And those things probably won't happen to me because I'm vaccinated, but we have had some vaccinated people have to go through those things. So I don't know, and I just don't want to find out. I want them to get more information about this. Like, they stopped studying people who were vaccinated, like how strong do the effects when they're having a hard bout of it? Do they have long haulers? They stopped studying that a long time ago when they shouldn't have. And even some of the scientists were like, that's a bad idea. We shouldn't. We need to study those of us who have gotten vaccinated and see, if we get sick, do we end up with long haulers? Does it affect our does it affect our mind? And I already have issues with that. Like, I'll forget something just when so I'm just like, I don't need any of that, man. If that's what it does, I don't need any of that. So I need them to do more studying in that, and I need them to have more information. So I'm not meeting anyone. I think the only way that I would actually work with someone, like boy girl or girl work with someone, is like if we got tested first with everything, and then we stayed in maybe an Airbnb or the same place for a good 2 weeks. So I know, and that person knows we were with each other, so we know I don't just have to rely on you telling me, oh no, I haven't done anything for these past 2 weeks. No. I did not booze with anybody. So I don't have to trust that, because we were in the same house and we know none of us went anywhere. And then we get the test again after 2 weeks. And then if we clear that, then we're just clear to work. But other than that, I'm not, when, people say, oh, you're living in fear. No, I'm not. It's just like, when you cross the street and you look both ways, I know God has my back. I'm one of those people who, I'm a child of God. I believe in God. But I know that God gave me a brain. He gave me, for some reason, this brain, right? He doesn't want me to just walk across the street and act like he didn't give me a brain. He wants me to use it. So I'm like, I'm going to go across the street, so I'm going to look both ways. And then when it's clear, I'm going to go. Yay! It just made me think of, I think Gavin Newsom just made jaywalking legal. Because it's so silly. It's so silly. The street is clear. You walk across it and all of a sudden a cop comes, and it's just ridiculous. So that's great. As long as we make sure everything is clear, there you go. But so that's I don't see that happening with the Airbnb thing. I think that would be pretty pricey. So I don't think I'll be doing any boy girls until we figure out more until we have enough information about the virus, especially when you've been vaccinated. Like, you're vaccinated, and what if you do get sick? And then what if you do have these symptoms? Are you gonna have long haulers? Will it affect your cognitive stuff? Cognitive stuff. Will it affect you cognitively? Like, I want to know. And since they stopped testing us, I don't know. I don't want to test it either. So, me meeting up with someone is the same thing. I'm not going to, I just don't, I don't want to risk it. I really don't. I don't want it. That's why. And then what other questions do I get? Okay, so I do Skype, but I'm thinking about not doing it because I feel like it's kind of too up close and personal. It feels like, very personal. And I don't know that I'm ready to be feeling, but I'm not stopping it now. I feel like it's coming. I'll get to a point where I'm going to be like, okay, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I can do, Skypes anymore. And then what else? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I had some questions. I should write things down. I don't. Oh, and I want to thank you guys for your patience, because you guys have been very, very awesome. And I want to tell you too, like, sometimes when I want to do stuff, I feel guilty because I haven't done things. I haven't been able to get myself to do things. So I'll go like, I'll have these little conversations. It'll be like, I'm going to post something, or I'll do a live. I'm just going to show up this morning. I'm just going to go to all the platforms, and then something will tell me, your fans deserve more. And I'll be like, yeah, you're right. You're right. They do. They do. It's like, I feel like I want to show up with a plethora of videos because I've been gone, and I feel like I know I owe you that. And then I also want to show up with a bunch of pictures and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah, they really deserve more than just. And the other part of me says, you have to do something. You have to say hi to your fans. You have to do something. And I'm like, I do. I have to do something. It's better. Like, I can't stress myself out with all that stuff. I have to do something. And then, but the other me, it wins out. It's like, yeah, but they really deserve more. They really, honey, you can't just pop up and then that's so, I'm fighting that, which is, I'm doing a better job fighting it than I was, because, now I'm saying, I'm telling myself, yeah, I'd like to have all those things, but if I wait till I have all those things, then I will never, ever be able to show up for you guys ever again, because I'm not going to be able to do all that. That stuff is intimidating, doing it all at once. And I really will try and do it all at once. And then I'll just, I can't do it. And so it will, so anyway, I wanted to do this, because I really wanted to go around and do lives, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. It's getting late. And then I start getting sleepy too. So I just in case I couldn't do a live, which I'm probably not. And so I'll just post this video. Happy Thanksgiving. And also thank you so much for being so patient. I just want you to know, I want to do things really, really like fast. I want to do things, but I am having a balancing issue right now. So it might not, but I'm not in the under. I have so many things to say, but I can't get them out. So I am not I just want you to know that the place where I feel like I'm on the under, where I'm looking up and I'm trying to get that's not happening. And then there was another thing that happened. It's like, I moved from there to, wanting to you're starting at you're about to run a race, and you're all at the start, and you're all getting ready to run. And I'm in that, that runner's position where you begin. We're all there. And then the gun goes off, and then everybody starts running, and I'm still just like waiting there, ready. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. And I'm just waiting there, and everybody already takes off. So that it went from the under to that to like, I'm just at the starting line, and the gun's already gone off, and everybody's already gone, and I'm still there waiting to go. Like, I'm gonna do it. So I feel like it went from the under to that, but now we're not even there anymore. I'm not 100% because I'm still having to make sure when something affects me, like right now, like I have to be honest about it, and then tell myself, hey, we can't worry about stuff like that. We got to just do stuff. Okay. So now the biggest thing is not the under or the not being able to start. It is actually the balancing. So that's what I want you to know. Yes, I should be posting, because that the issue with me being on the under is not, that's not an issue right now. Me making sure I tell myself that, you know, hey, you have to show up, and don't worry about, hey, all these things I want to give you guys, because I will make myself not be, it's like, oh, I can't give them like 101 videos right now, so, and they deserve so much, and I can't do that right now. So I'm just gonna I say one step at a time, and one of you has said one step at a time as well to me in my email. But I want you to know that that person got me these little PJs, and it's so cute. And I did a little something something. I just did a little something something so I can get to my other videos, not realizing that I had to get to life too. But I did a little something something, and that outfit I was wearing, it's like a pink baby doll. I don't know if they call them baby dolls anymore, but that was also sent to me from one of you, and I'm very appreciative. Thank you very, very much. And this was sent from the same person. Thank you very much. It's like little shorts in it, but I took pictures, so you'll see it. It's not, they're just, I'm throwing up pictures. Okay, I hope I'm able to do live somewhere. I don't know what time it is, but thank you, and I'm so sorry this went a little longer than what I was trying to do, like at the most 10 minutes, but it looks, we're at like 16. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyways, thank you everybody for being patient, and I just want you to know everything's better now. Not 100%, but it's better. And I'm not like going away for like weeks and months and years. I'm not doing that right now. Okay. Bye, you guys.